Hey lovers, welcome back to our channel. If you are returning, if you're new here, hello, thanks for tuning in. My name is Chris.
And my name is Jacob, and we are your favourite British couple / living in America / back in London for the summer / anything you want us to be.
As Jacob said, we are back in London. If you found us previously, we will have been coming to you from LA, but we are currently back in London for the summer for a whole host of reasons. Yeah.
We're back in London. Chris is doing his play, if you don't know, in Scotland.
People don't really know that unless they've seen that one TikTok, which is not
actually there anymore. Oh my gosh, yeah, so let's just announce it. Chris is cool new play at the International Fringe Festival in Edinburgh this year.
Some of you might not know, but me and Jacob are predominantly both actors. That's what we have done for a living for the past, how many years?
Well, me a little bit longer because, you know, I'm a bit older, but
yeah,
for a long while.
But that is our first main sort of career, passion, love, everything. So I'm going to be in Edinburgh. I'm flying there possibly tomorrow back to Scotland, which will be part of this vlog, to be honest, because we're just kind of starting it tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be there basically all summer. Jacob's going to join me in a couple of weeks after.
I'm going to be up in Bonnie, Scotland in about 2.5 weeks' time. I'm getting some stuff done in London. If you follow us on TikTok, you'll know I've had some health issues. All good. I'm not as sick like many people thought I was. I have just got some chronic issues that are getting sorted.
An injury.
Hence why we're back in the UK. So, exciting life stuff. We're back in London. Chris is doing a play. Excited to see our friends and family. Exciting things coming up, pending, must say. Very excited.
And if you can see, we actually have a third member with us tonight. You can see this guy's booty in the shot. Let me just show you. This here is Reggie. You might have seen him before on our TikToks. Reggie. Oh, he's a sleepy boy this evening, but he's our official mascot / family dog. So we're just hanging out with him tonight. We are gonna watch the news, kind of be a bit boring
until I see Chris in Scotland in a few weeks' time. This is our back in the UK for July vlog.
Yeah, which will mostly be me, because I'm gonna take you up to Scotland for the weekend, do a couple of fun things. Don't really know what we're gonna get up to, but
me and Chris really want to show you around Scotland as well. So on his days off, not doing the play, hopefully we can take you around the Highlands because it's my favourite place in the world. So.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway, as you can see, I'm very distracted. It is election night and we are gonna nerd out. So here's to a prosperous new future for the UK. And
he needs it.
We will speak to you soon.
One thing I hate about being an actor is feeling like you have to live out of a suitcase. It's literally one of the worst parts of the job. Also, back in the UK, and this is the summer that we're having. You can't even see in the distance because of the clouds and the haze and the rain. So that's really good too. Good morning. It's the Labour Government Day. Woo! Why am I happy?
Because you're leaving me.
Yeah. I've got a terrible cold this morning. Having been in Scotland, having been in London for a couple of days. The weather is pretty horrendous outside. I'm heading back to Scotland tonight. So we're gonna go and get a coffee in a pan shot glass somewhere, do you think?
A cheap coffee, because paying $8 for a coffee this last 6 months.
It's crazy
a nice
how much
£3 coffee. that is 10 times better.
It's crazy how much you just accept that was the price, wasn't it?
Yeah.
$7 plus they want tip afterwards. Madness.
What do you want a tip for, darling?
What do you want a
Nothing.
tip for, darling?
You've done nothing.
So yeah, let's go walk in this grey July 5th day in London. Jacob.
What's this, sorry? Now, the end is near. It's like fading. It's raining, I want.
I am in Scotland again, in my hometown Glasgow, and yeah, it feels so good to be back. The weather's kind of having a crazy one. It's going between being sunny and gorgeous summer, and then it's raining the next like 2 minutes after, which is very, very normal for Glasgow. I'm currently in my friend's house. I'm staying here tonight before I head up to Dundee tomorrow to start rehearsing for the show that I'm starting to do, which I feel really honestly quite nervous about it, because the show is basically just me and a girl, and it's a kind of love story between both of us. There's no other person in the play. It's going to be a very exposing, very vulnerable type of situation, and I've not really done a lot of that kind of stuff really before, and like especially since drama school, so I'm a bit like, can I do this? Am I able to do this? Like, obviously, I totally can. I have to believe in myself and have more self-worth than that. But there is just like an air of, I'm a little bit terrified. But yeah, today I've had a sort of nice day. I've kind of done a little bit of a reset. I'm on the app Notion at the moment. Like, if you've not checked out Notion and you need to if you need to get organized, I would highly recommend checking out the app, because it's so good. But yeah, I'm currently in Glasgow. The last time I was here for Christmas, when I was performing in another thing here in Glasgow. And yeah, I've lived kind of in Glasgow for most of my life, since I was about 5 years old until I was 21 when I moved to London, where I met Jake. When I was younger, I wanted to get out of Glasgow so badly. It's that, you know, classic tale of small town kid wants to get out from their city, wherever they live, and go to the big city, the big smoke, you know. I've kind of done that, and obviously now we've been living in LA, and we might be living somewhere else, and we travel an awful lot. And now whenever I'm back in Scotland, and especially when I'm back in Glasgow, I just love it. I feel so at home here. I see the beauty in it so much more than what I ever did when I was growing up, obviously, because you have perspective a little bit more. Yeah, and I always love this quote. This quote sticks in my mind all the time, from Billy Connolly, and I'm going to paraphrase because it won't be 100% right. He said, "Comedy, like drama, is all about tension and is all about conflict." And Glasgow for me is sort of my city of conflict, Billy Connolly said. That need and love that he has for being here is equally matched with a need of always wanting to leave and always wanting to see bigger and better. And that was so much, still is for me a little bit, how I feel about being in Glasgow. I have a love for it, but I also relate it to so many parts of my life and so many things that make me always remind myself, wow, I want so much more for myself that I don't feel like I can get just by being here. And I always think that. But equally saying that, me and Jacob talk about this all the time, because he has really quite an affiliation with Scotland as well. Like, his mum is Scottish, half his family are Scottish, and we always talk about how we think we'll eventually like live here once we've done our travels, once we've, you know, lived in these big cities, because we both just love Scotland. We love it, especially up in the Highlands, some of our favourite places up there. And yeah, so I don't know, I feel like every time I come back here, I'm just like, oh, I love it. I don't ever want to leave again. Kind of how I feel right now. Yeah, but I am gonna go get ready because I'm about to be late. I need to grab a quick coffee, and then I'm gonna head up to Dundee. So let's go. So we were supposed to book into our accommodation today.
And we say accommodation, we need student accommodation.
So
yes, that's correct. You've got Jacob Main outside. Me. Yes, I'm speaking myself. And is it the third tense? I don't know. in student accommodation.
So, in case you didn't know, we are in Scotland for the summer because I am performing in
The
International
Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
and because it's so busy in Edinburgh, the place that we've been put up in is basically at university.
Bear in mind, we looked for accommodation for a month. Stop playing with your hair when you're filming. We looked for accommodation to stay in Edinburgh for a month, and guess how much it cost?
£8,000.
No, that was Glasgow. 11,000. Obviously, it was slightly a nice apartment because it's ours, but £11,000 for an apartment in Edinburgh. So we said, hell no, give us the student accommodation.
But it's already they've not booked it properly, so we're currently just wandering about, not knowing where we're going and what we're doing. So we're going to go into Edinburgh and have an explore. We also have my good friend Emma here, who's in the show. She's my co-star. She's trying not to act stressed, but yeah.
Hey, it's sunny though.
It's sunny and we're in Scotland and we're very grateful.
Yeah.
I've also booked for us to go to
I don't know, darling.
I don't know.
You're talking about.
Oh wow, that looks so good. So it is Sunday morning at the Edinburgh Fringe. We are in a beautiful bakery near where we're staying called Company Bakery. So good. We've got a show later on this afternoon. We're going to go for a lovely dinner and we're going to go see some comedy. We saw some comedy last night and it was so bad. So we're hoping that we can, what's the word? Reinvigorate our love for laughing because we lost it last night. Hey, we are waiting to get ready for our show. Emma, your hair is looking
Something.
stunning. We're currently waiting for our mics, which is what we need. We're going out for dinner tonight after the show. We're going to see a comedy show.
Ooh,
Just living the best life. And we got 5 stars in a really important newspaper, so
happy days.
all in all, that's good.
Happy days.
I'm love let the love manifest.
So that is the theatre behind me, Traverse Theatre. I'm going to see a show just now called Same Team, which is, I believe, about football. That's all I know about it. But I'm just taking a look at the corner because literally around the corner is a pretty amazing view. Ready? So that is us. We're just in another show. And now I'm going to spend the day, Jake is away in London, I'm going to spend the day going to see some cool theatre. Now that I'm off, I'm going to see some stuff at Trav.
It's basically